Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. So last night at the NAACP Awards, Chris Rock was the host. And child, he let Sissy Smollett have just a little bit. He gave him just a little bit. Chris Rock did not just say, "What a waste of light skin. I'd be running Hollywood with that light skin and curly hair." Facts. He said, "You are Jesse from now on. That you was respect." I'll stick with Sissy Smollett. Then we got Omari Hardwick kissing Beyonce for some reason, and child, he got the corner of that lip. Twitter done gone insane. I mean, he is fine when he is well lit on Power, but I also see many photos of him in real life where he gives a dweeb tea. So I don't know about that one. But he has some of the best back muscles the world has to offer. I can tell you that. But Omari Hardwick definitely looks better than that camel Beyonce with. Go on and cheat, girl. You old one. You old one. You is. Yeah. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Fuck that camel and his hump, too. There's a new Ashanti album on the way. See, that's why studio prices are so damn high. You got people in there just wasting time. Girl, you saw from that reception of Say Less, we were gonna buy less, listen less, and pay attention less. But I guess you ain't got shit else to do. You need to go back to acting. That's what you need to do. You wasn't that bad in that Resident Evil movie. If you keep doing it, you'll get better. Although that isn't true for you in music. You seem to be getting worse. And speaking of artists we don't give a fuck about, August Alsina has some new music coming out, and people think it's about his romantic relationship with Jada and her business. Well, I mean, I'm glad to see Jada getting some dick. Didn't know she wanted any. She always gave me a femininity tea. So if she getting some young dick from August Alsina, she better go ahead, because we know Will and Dwayne Martin have been blowing each other's backs out so damn hard, Will is involved in Dwayne's divorce. When they have to subpoena somebody else's financial records for your divorce, y'all was fucking. Jasmine Brand, you ain't shit for using this picture of Wendy. Ooh, girl. Oh, my God. Femininity. Kris Jenner addresses the Tristan Thompson scandal for the first time, saying she prays about it. Girl, you're praying for ratings for your sorry-ass show. Star Jones thinks Barbara Walters and Joy Behar leaked news of her gastric bypass. Girl, we watched you go from a size 400 to a size 4 in 6 days. Common sense leaked the issue. They're gonna give Porsha Williams a Porsha's Having a Baby special. You know, I would actually like that. Test it out. I hope it does great. I hope it does so great she gets a spinoff so I don't have to look at her ass anymore. Yeah, get her off the show. Off. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of the situation. Porsha versus Nene, honey. So let's just dig in. According to the Jasmine Brand, Roa OG Nene Leakes has made it very clear where she stands with 98% of her castmates. And to quote Leakes, the door is closed with most of them. After the upcoming 3-part reunion was filmed a few weeks ago, Leakes promptly unfollowed all of the cast except for Marlo and Shamari. There was an also epic falling out with former bestie Cynthia Bailey that led Leakes to state from now on that they are only co-workers. Nene said this about her always tense relationship with Kandi Burruss. Kandi did some sort of interview and she had Eva all strategic and she could have had anybody. I ain't did nothing to Kandi, number one, but if you guys follow the show for all these seasons, we've been doing this. If I say one little thing, Kandi is, The rest of these girls can say something and she gets right on over it, but it's me that cannot say anything. Remember, I told you that. Now go on back, rewind the tape, season after season after season after season. If I say one little thing, it's any of these other girls say something, she okay with it. So her having Eva on, interviewing Eva, was all strategic. Oh, I guess she talking about Candy's little after show that's too boring to watch. Then she says, Eva, being dumb as she is, still over there playing checkers makes no fucking sense to me. Nene this, Nene that. Hey, Marlo brought your information, okay? Fact, 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 fact. And don't tell me I can't sit at Marlo house and listen because I'm in a contract and I'm being paid to sit and listen. That's my job, okay? Just like it is her job to do her scenes with her castmates, that is my job. I did not talk about Eva. The person that talked about her, she's not addressing them. She's continually, ooh, now Nene, you right. Honestly, that should have been Eva versus Marlo, but Eva trying to, anything for relevance. She needs that contract, and we gonna get to her utility bills in a minute. You know why she keeps addressing me? Because I'm the one you want to address. Let's be very, very clear about that. She wants to address me because I'm the HBIC, and she needs to secure the bag. And some of her crazy-ass, dumb-ass friends done told her, well, if you go against Nene, it might help you, heifer. It might help you. Meanwhile, Nene and Porsha have been going back and forth on social media. Williams claims that Leaks fat-shamed her and didn't congratulate her on the birth of her daughter. Oh yeah, congratulations, Porsha, congratulations. You too, Delvin. Denard. I don't care. Congratulate though. However, Leaks provided receipts showing that she did indeed text well wishes. So now we have Porsha posting Nene's text. You lying ass big fat hungry bitch. Oh my God. She's pregnant. Come on. I can't. You know I never put my hands on you. Marlo, Cynthia, oh girl, punctuate, honey, punctuate. Marlo, Cynthia, nor Candy can ever say that. You want an excuse for going in my closet without permission so you can talk your fake shit on IG all you want. But remember, my house is well lit with cameras. Oh, and don't forget who is by your side and save your whack ass when you pull Kenya off that sofa. Don't forget, nobody fuck with you in San Fran or in Spain but me. If you got something to say the truth. Because if I put my hands on you, you will know it. Oh, and remember you had your hair flipped over your thin bald spot? I have hair, but if I don't, I have enough money to buy all the wigs and extensions I want. Then Porsha replies, I'm not reading all that bullshit. You know damn well I ain't record that in no studio to set you up. Kiss my ass. How dare you make that claim? I would not conspire no shit like that. Now, Porsha, I don't know. You done conspired with Phaedra's ass. You a conspirer. You definitely a conspirer. But then Nene posted text sent Friday at 10:37 p.m., March 22nd. Today your life changed. Congratulations. No matter where we are in our relationship, being a mother is truly a blessing, and only women can bring life into the world. That day in Destin, Florida, when you said you might be pregnant, I was genuinely happy for you then and now. Then Porsha's response. Hey, sorry, just getting back to you. We got home from the hospital a day ago and adjusting to being home. Baby Pilar is so precious. She has been doing so well. My mom kept her downstairs for us so we could rest. I feel like $1,000,000, LOL. I'm still just taking it super easy because I had a C-section. But other than that, we are great. Thank you for checking in. And yes, I do know you genuinely care. Thank you. Nene says, this is what I sent you after you gave birth. I sent you text messages last night after I saw on social media what you had said. I could have responded back on social media, but I decided to text rather than do that. I know how you need viewers to tune into your 3-episode commercial, which is why you're doing the most. Bye, ankles. Oh my God. Ooh, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to the finale and the reunion after that kind of foolishness. And we got some more Housewives tea. Eva and her utilities, that is. According to Rhymes with Snitch. On the last episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Eva Marcel's bridemaid told Marlo Hampton that Eva was having cash flow problems and on the verge of eviction in Fulton County, Georgia. The big mouth bridemaid also accused Eva and her husband Michael Sterling of running out on utility bills from their last rental. The tea was served in the comment section of Eva's cousin, celebrity stylist Terrell Mullins. Okay, these texts are really hard to read, but basically Sunita's saying that her family helped Eva rent the house she was filming in. This woman can't type or punctuate either. And she's saying they ran up utility bills in a senior citizen's name. The family will be filing suit. Now that's a bomb. Terrell retorts that that isn't true and that Eva used to pay for Sunita's life, for Sunita's hair to get done, for Sunita's cigarettes. And then he calls somebody out and said, wasn't you just laid up on so-and-so's couch last week for a month? Miss Thang, you gonna need to get a good travel pillow. Don't post the lease. Let me see that house you keep claiming. That's the real receipt. And then somebody else comes out and says, please let her know she still owes me for the dress alterations I paid for. She owes me $275. Well, damn. Well, damn. That's messy. Eva's gonna have a little bit of tea at the reunion. Sure didn't have shit through the season. You should have worn that broke as a badge of honor. Could have got you a plot line. Okay, so according to Media Takeout, take it with a salt of grain, as Mariah Lynn would say. Take it with a salt of grain. The decisions are in and they know who is going to get the boot. Cynthia is getting fired and Eva is getting a demomo to friend of the show. I don't buy it. I feel like now that Cynthia's kicking up dust with Kenya, what the fuck, keep her. If you gonna keep Nene, you gotta keep Cynthia. I don't know what you're gonna do with the Nene without a Cynthia. You need a Cynthia to keep her stable. Keeps the electrons balanced and whatnot. Oh, they're saying Tanya won herself a peach after her performance at the reunion. Now that, I believe, Tanya is everything. Well, it'll be interesting to see if that shakes out. Okay, I really can't. Media Takeout, now this is just some bullshit. They gonna say Nene and Greg are going to become foster parents. They want a baby or a toddler. They got all kind of grandchildren running around. If you want some kids in need of a good home, you already got some in the family. And as much as Nene been complaining about taking care of Greg's ass, I don't buy it. Now, Media Takeout is also telling us that half the cast of Love and Hip Hop Miami has been fired. I believe that the way they rushed that reunion and the last part of the season, it was weird. According to a top insider at VH1, the network has put this season's cast into 3 buckets. Those are going to be asked back, those that are getting fired, and those on the bubble. The bubble. The network is upset with the show's ratings. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, here's who's being asked back. Trina, Bobby, Prince, Amara, Trick, Shay, Veronica, Ricky, and Chaotic. Well, child, that ain't no big recast. That was everybody from this season. They're firing Jessie Woo is at the top of the fired list. She just irritates me. JoJo, yeah, she can get the fuck on too. Joy, get the fuck on too. Chinese Kitty, and Liz, oh God, yeah. They were never a part of the show. And then we don't know about Hollywood, like child, Hollywood was never really there. Kiera and Gunplay, they can go, they're boring. And Miami Tip, no, we gotta keep Tip. You gotta keep Miami Tip. Miami Tip is like the perfect like drama satellite, keeping everybody together, making peace and stirring turds. Talk and undulate. Okay, well, those were today's hot topics, but I'll see you soon for something. So we done already seen the first 15 minutes. The twins is trying to get their career going. They children is in Texas with the parents. And Juicy's trying to get a new managing gig going and has offered to represent not just the twins, but left cheek and right cheek too. And of course, many mad that Juicy is breathing. I don't want the twins to work with Juicy. Do you want the twins to work? Minnie trying to do a podcast with Pastor Troy, and you know that's going to set Juicy off. So Juicy have a meeting with that guy, and he's like, I don't want no carnival shit. And Juicy don't go off. She's like, it ain't gonna be no carnival shit. Somebody just sent me something called the Urban Movie Channel. And there's a series, Beyond the Pole. I might have to review that. It's giving like Iyanla meets strippers. She said, I'm gonna make a believer out of you. So Miss Minnie and Pastor Troy together again, and I believe the mini bar is open. Child, Pastor Troy needs this promomo just like Juicy. Minnie out here trying to get her podcast going, and Pastor Troy tell her, well, you know, you might want to co-host. You might want to co-host. And he's got a point. I love working with Chris. It's a different conversation. I don't think Pastor Troy should be her co-host, especially because they have that past history. I think she needs to have one of the twins and then a range of guests. Because you always cool with one of the twins, so you could have them interchangeable. And then like Pastor Troy could come on, or other random Atlanta C-list celebrities. I think you could have your own thing going. Juicy's brand is built into the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Your shit don't have to be. You could be something different. Maybe more food-centric. Maybe more furniture-centric. I don't know, but you could talk about something. You could do more reality TV. I mean, there's a lot that I feel she could talk about, and people would listen. I'm glad Pastor Troy said, no, it's gonna be messy. Okay, it looks like money has moved. I thought she was in that apartment complex. Now she's in a house with a porch. All right, we got Money and her kid. I feel like I agree with the judge. I don't think D2 should be uprooted from his life in Houston just because you got a little coin on a reality show. And I'll also be honest with you, your husband looked real relieved. He did not want that kid coming. And you notice that baby talk stopped real quick. Meanwhile, across town, Juicy meets with one of the music people. So Juicy explains her vision, and that guy's like, you know what, I can see it. Let's get them going for some opening acts. So Juicy calls left cheek and right cheek and tells them, come on up from Texas and get your coin. So Minnie's on the hunt for a studio for her new podcast. Smart. Although I would say right now, you should just get a decent microphone and film from home, because studio rental time gonna eat into your budget. And who's gonna edit? So we got one of the twins begging her big slow to marry her. I mean, you have been engaged for a year. It is time to set a date and plan the wedding. Okay, she wants to get married in Texas in the summer at a ranch. Ugh. A ranch wedding, I just see cowboy boots and tablecloths. Oh, Lord, sunshine makes me sick. Just a cow dung wedding, I can hear yeehaw, after the bride is, no. So he's like, all right, we'll get married this summer, and she crying. Okay, good luck with that. I know that shit's gonna be tacky as fuck. Where's, Tanya and her harem of baby daddies? Wait, did she have a kid with Vaughn, or did she only get pregnant by the sissy? Later that afternoon, the twins go to lunch with Juicy to talk business. So Juicy lets the girls know, I got you a meeting with street execs, and we gonna see about getting to the music. And we gonna have some good producers. You ain't gonna be coming up with that love and hip-hop sound. We could get you performing and recording within a matter of weeks. And then Juicy gonna slide in. I'd love to act as your manager and make sure that you're able to take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, so now we gonna have can Amanda plan a wedding and do the tiny twins? Oh, God. That's why I liked on Housewives of Beverly Hills when they did that 2-day wedding. It wasn't oh my God, can we put it together? You just called people, whoever was free showed up, and you paid for the services. That's that. And hell, you got 3 months, she had 2 days. But a hell of a lot more money. Meanwhile, across town, Juicy and Moni meet for some shopping. So Juicy's telling Moni about her new management engagement, and we find out Moni is gonna move back to Houston since she lost her custody battle. Ah-ha-ho! So Juicy gonna surprise the groups by springing the cheeks on them. All right, she with the shit. And that's why we love her. Okay, and we got a little Moni montage, and it's bye to her. And in walk the twins. The other twins. And that's where the shit ends, so I'll see you next week for the bull. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. We gotta talk about the you. We gotta talk about the unit, We gotta address what the hell's on your head. Say it again. We got to address what the hell is on your head. One more time. What the fuck is that? Is it a welcome mat? Is that a dead cat? We gotta talk about the unit. Yeah. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It's been in my head for years. I figured I'd do something with it today. I had a few moments. From the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas, it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous, because you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. No, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Yeah. Backpedal and pussy pop. Backpedal and pussy pop. I want you to beat my ass. Beat my ass. I want you to beat my ass. I want you to put fist to the face. Fist to the face. I want you to whoop. I want you to kick. I want you to beat my ass. 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 Okay, she got a hit with that one. Oh, wait, no, that was me. Anyway, it don't matter. So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.